Alright, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. It's your boy Trump, and today's day is Sunday, August the 22nd. So, the month of August, the best month of the year, is almost over. We got about like, what, 9 days left of August before it is over, and then we move on to September. But a few news broke this past weekend, where it's coming to the weekend now as I'm recording this video. But there's a few things that broke. Now we're gonna stick to the Pokemon Go side of things in terms of what's going on inside the game. So as you all know, we are now on the Ultra Bonus Unlock Part 3. So Zacian and Zamazenta will be a part of this bonus. So Zacian is out now as the Tier 5 raid boss. So there you go with that. Also, we got other raid bosses now. Again, I'm not exactly a component of using remote raid passes, but if you want to do that, knock yourself out. Now, some of you guys should know what the raid bosses are, but in case you've been living on the rock for some odd reason, I'll explain them to you real quick. So first off, shout out to Leaked Up for providing all the information behind the current raid system and everything else involving Pokemon Go. So tier 1, you're looking at Galarian Slowpoke, Galarian Farfetch, which can be shiny. That's actually one of the new shinies. Unknown U is still in there in case you're looking for that shiny Unknown U. And Galarian Zigzagoon is back, meaning you can get that shiny as well. Tier 3 is Lapras, which can be shiny. Galarian Weezing, which also can be shiny. That's another one of the new joints right there. And originally it was supposed to be Foulings, but there was an issue, so they replaced it with Machamp, which cannot be shiny. The Mega Raid boss is Mega Beedrill, which can be shiny. And then of course, Zacian is the Tier 5 raid boss. So some of y'all wondering, well, wait a minute, there's supposed to be 4 new shinies that are Galarian versions. So what about the other 2? So y'all talking about the Galarian Meowth and the Galarian Stunfisk. Now, you can only hatch those from 7-kilometer eggs. So again, shout out to Leaked Up for providing all the information behind the event. So here's all the new shinies that are in the game. So Galarian Meowth, and of course its evolved form Berserker, Galarian Farfetch, and of course its evolved form Surfetch, Galarian Weezing, and Galarian Stunfisk. Both of those do not have the evolved form. So the Pokemon appearing in the wild will be Kingler, Snorlax, which can be shiny, Galarian Darumaka, Trubbish, which can be shiny. Those 2 are like the 2 big shinies right there. Shrovet, how you pronounce that thing? Rulu and Foulings. So a number of new Pokemon in the mix from Gen 8. So Rulu, Shrovet, and Foulings are the new joints. And then of course from 7K eggs are Galarian Meowth, Galarian Ponyta, both of those can be shiny, Galarian Slowpoke, Galarian Farfetch, which can be shiny, Galarian Zigzagoon, which can be shiny, Galarian Darumaka, and Galarian Stunfisk, which can be shiny as well. And then of course, just a reminder, Zacian will be here to the 26th, and then Zamazenta will take over from that point going on to September 1st. So with all that out the way, I just want to announce that I do have Zacian already. I have it in the decks. I only did 1 Zacian raid, and I'm done with it. I'm not doing any more, especially from invites. If I see one nearby, I might do it. I don't know. But I'd rather use whatever my regular raid pass is for the Galarian Pokemon that can be shiny. So we're talking Weezing, Baby, and what was the other one? I forgot what the other one is that quickly. But yeah, I'm saving them for those 2. Farfetch, that's the other one. So with that out the way, let's get on to September's Community Day. So they finally announced the next Community Day, and shout out to Leaked Up for all the information right here. So as you can clearly see, it's going to be Oshawott. So Oshawott's shiny form is a little bit different from its normal form, but then Durite and Samurott, they look pretty good, especially Samurott. Samurott looks really good. So Durite evolved into Samurott, or Samurott caught during the 6 hours event plus 2 hours afterward. We'll learn the exclusive move Hydro Cannon, which can be pretty good. You cannot use a non-elite TM to learn the exclusive moves, just want to remind you. The bonuses involved will be triple catch XP, 3-hour instance, and 3-hour lure module, obviously. So Community Day for Oshawott will be on Sunday, September 19th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. local time. Of course, they talk about the Community Day bundle, which will feature an Elite Fast TM. There's a $1 special research story, and of course the photo bombs. You get 5 of them for a shot at 5 shots at shiny Oshawott rather. And then of course there's a new attack. Samurai will also know the move, the charge attack move rather, Razor Shell. So it would know that move after the event, so keep that in mind as well. And of course, Oshawott will be attracted to Rainy Lure module, so that's a lot of good stuff right there. Anything involving money, I will not be getting. So the Community Day bundle and the special research story, I will not be purchasing at this point in time until September 1st happens. So we all know that Niantic supposed to release a statement regarding how the community feel about Here's Niantic, the hashtag, and things of that nature. and we're supposed to be hearing news about them, what they found out from their task force, and what they found out talking to the community leaders, aka content creators and influencers, things of that nature. I know who some of them are, and obviously some of them have announced on Twitter that yeah, they were a part of the discussion. So Ken for the Little Podcast, Training Tips, Mr. 7, and Yuri are just amongst the ones that I seen post on Twitter that hey, they was a part of the discussion between themselves and Niantic, which took place this past weekend, by the way, because I think it was Mr. 7 who said the discussion was taking place this past Friday, also on Twitter as well. So there you go with that. We're going to see what's going to come from the discussion and if it will be factored in at all towards Niantic's announcement going on September 1st. Now, there are already some content creators like Pokemon 7 who basically saying she's not going to be releasing any more Pokemon Go content. Ludo saying he's going to cut down on it as well. So it's still not in a good state right now. But for those of you out in New Zealand, obviously they have restored the Pokestop and the Pokegym distance from 40 to 80. So yes, you can be further away from the Pokestops and the Pokegyms to reach those things, I guess we can call them that, in Pokemon Go, because things are not looking good in New Zealand anymore. So yeah, they are now in I think it's a stage 4 lockdown. So Niantic took it upon themselves to say, okay, since they're in the lockdown, let's increase the distance from 40 meters back to 80. But here in the US, it's still at 40, despite the fact that the cases are starting to go up. So proof of that is, you know how, I'm not sure if I mentioned this on this channel, but in October, I was supposed to be going to Columbus for a Pokemon Go PvP tournament and a Pokemon Unite tournament. They canceled it. It's canceled. Why is it canceled? COVID. That's why. So at this point in time, I am not going to Columbus unless I hear otherwise. But at this point in time, I will not be going to Columbus. So since they restored the distance out in New Zealand, do you think they're going to do that here in the US? I don't know. And apparently, the reason why they did it in New Zealand is because it was a government thing. The government said, yo, we're going to put in a lockdown. And then because of that, Niantic said, okay, since they are now in lockdown, we're going to restore it. So basically, they did it because of the government. Now, will that happen here? I doubt it, because the government here, they're being, I'm not going to get all political. I'm not going to get into that. But they're basically being controlled by companies. And what the companies want? Money. So, well, I can see some states like Cali go back into lockdown, but like the United States as a whole, no. I don't see it happening. But Niantic can still potentially restore the distance from 40 to 80. Now, even though they did that to New Zealand, it's only temporary. Now, again, going back to that September 1st thing, we're hoping that they make it permanent. That's what we're hoping for. So that's all the news I got for you guys. I don't know if I'm going to bring you guys any more videos this coming week. Obviously, I have been playing the game. I have not been doing any raids, with the exception of that Zacian Raid and some other raids that I have seen locally. But there you go with that. And what I may do in the future is I want to go out and explore again. And if I do that, then I will bring you guys Pokemon Go content from where I am at exploring. Like, it could be new parks or parks that I've been before and I haven't showcased to you guys in a really long time. So who knows? I can't guarantee that would be this week. It might be in September when it get cooler a bit. So keep your eyes on the channel for that. And I'm gonna call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This is boy New J Gatsby, aka New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah. Subscribe. Thanks, man. Do it. After you subscribe to the channel, make sure you click the bell icon so you never miss a new video or a live stream ever again. Thanks, guys.
Lewis the trainer, articulating paint. With my tongue, I done things that people said I can't. Now they rank 'em with the elite, but it's for the people, and victory is part of defeat. Cause when you get back on your feet, then you try again. Learn from mistakes, show 'em that I got what it takes, and I'm dying to win. I'ma hit and move away.